welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. Today I'm sharing with you guys something that I'm wearing under this hat. I have been wearing this all day long since the crack of dawn, and it's actually really late, but I wanted to talk about this hair that I'm wearing right here. I've been wanting to talk about this hair since October, along with many other topper styles within the Jon Renau brand. As you know, Jon Renau has a wide range of toppers for beginning stages of hair loss, mid to progressive, and progressive stages of hair loss. So depending on your need, your want, your desire, your area of loss, there is something for everyone, and it can be a little bit confusing. So I wanted to talk about these topper bases, what they cover, what they're for, and so on and so forth. So first, I'm going to talk about progressive stages of hair loss. What kind of toppers can help people who have a lot of hair loss? Now, even if you don't have a lot of hair loss, people will wear larger size bases. They'll just wear what feels good. In fact, my first topper was your larger base that is deemed acceptable for somebody with excessive hair loss, and I don't think that at the time I was considered somebody with progressive excessive hair loss. However, I liked the volume, I liked the coverage, I liked the wide area for multi-directional parting, creative styling, and it was my cup of tea. Other people, they want less alternative hair, so they choose something like the Easy Part, and that is just a smaller base. Gives them a little bit less, it's a little bit more discreet, a little bit less noticeable from going from their biological hair to something more, a little less. I think sometimes adding additional hair can be a big transition for some people. So doing a little bit at a time, going from minimal hair to a whole lot of hair, it's overwhelming for some people. For some people, they're like, give me all the hair in the world. That's me. But here I am yakking up a storm. You can't even see the hair I'm wearing because I have a hat on. What I love about toppers and alternative hair is that they're so versatile. I'm wearing this one in a pony. It blends really well, and what I love about it is that this is a wavy synthetic, so it didn't react to the elements. I went out hiking today. I was kind of sweaty. There was snow on the ground, so although I didn't fall, I was aware that that could happen, and I didn't want human hair to react to what might be out there on the trail. So I chose not only something with a little bit of wave, because my own biological hair had dried with its natural wave and curl, but I went for the synthetic because it doesn't react to the elements like human hair does. Also, synthetic is typically less expensive. It doesn't last as long, but there's pros and cons to both. So today, without further ado, we are talking about the Top Wave by Jon Renau, and this is the 18-inch. The color is Shaded Mocha, and it is 24B18S8. I love the color Shaded Mocha. It's beautiful, and I have kind of a mousy, light brown biological hair, so although Shaded Mocha has some blonde in there, the darker low lights within this color seem to blend quite well with my lighter, ashier biological hair color. So let's take off this hat and see what she looks like. Like I said, keep in mind, I went hiking. I'll show you guys some pictures. It was beautiful. It felt great. but it is very, very late, actually quite early the next day in the morning. And yeah, it's time to go to bed, but I wanted to share this hair that I have on so that I could start getting some things up because it's been too long. The holidays got me kind of in a funk and I'm getting on the roll again. Okay, talking too much. Take off the hat. Now this did look better before the hat went on and before everything, but if you can imagine before the hat hair, this was kind of cute, you know, this style. It could easily be worn in an updo. And what I did here was I twisted my front hairline back into the topper. I actually did add a few, not sprinkles, but a little bit of root touch-up by Boost and Blend. It's called Roots, R-O-O-T-Z, and it has a little brush I just put right up front. I think that just helps fill in the hairline, make it look a little bit more dense and full. Also, it can help blend your color with whatever hair color you're wearing. So that's kind of helpful. Anyway, you can see that this is my scalp, and then this is where the topper starts. So I think that sometimes when you are able to utilize your biological hair and kind of fan it into that edge of your topper, that really helps kind of camouflage that edge, especially if your biological hair up in that front hairline is quite thin. And that's why root touch-up, fibers, and things like that can also help up front. Just fill that in and make it so that there's not such a drastic difference in the density in this topper versus the density in your front hairline that you're trying to blend with the topper. Let me know if that makes sense. Yes or no, thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't give me a thumbs down. Well, it's your call, whatever. But comment below if that makes sense. If you have any questions, I know I'm not the best at answering. I will try to improve. I have a 2-year-old, and let me tell you, he doesn't let me do much. So I hear you. I see your guys' comments, and I appreciate you guys so much. You have no clue. You have absolutely no clue how much the support and the love and just everything. People who feel like my videos may help them. It means a lot. I hear and see everyone, and I'm in a phase in my life where it's so busy with mom life and it's hard to juggle it all, but know that my intentions are to help those that I can, and if it's absolutely dire, definitely reach out to me on Instagram or email and I will try to get back to you. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, so you can see it's kind of messy after this long day, but I chose this because I have been putting a lot of products in my hair to condition my biological hair. I'm trying to take care of my biological hair. I used to not do that once my hair started really shedding because I thought, well, who cares? I'm covering it up, and my bio hair just failed me, so why do I care? I feel like now I kind of want to take care of what I have, so I've been putting masks and things on my bio hair to just take care of the hair that I have. And when I do that, when it feels healthier and I put masks and products and balms and stuff in my hair, it dries quite curly, which is what I experienced when I was a little girl. I had natural curl. And because I experienced that today after my shower and I put some product in, it was curly. I'll show you guys a picture. It's quite curly. And because of that, it actually looks a little bit thicker. But because of that, that's why I went for the top wave. This top wave is not as wavy as the top wave that I actually reviewed last year. So if you want to check out that top wave, I did review that, and it was older. So I had worn it quite a bit, washed it, re-washed it, and it still had more wave than this one here. However, I like this wave. It doesn't have that bone straight appearance. It has some just beautiful beachy movement. I think it's pretty, and I love Shaded Mocha. Did I tell you that? I love Shaded Mocha. It's so pretty. Anyway, and look, I just think that the rooting, the shading on Shaded Mocha, it matches my bio hair color so well. So this is definitely a yes ma'am, yes sir. I like it. My bio hair is a little bit, well, my curl has relaxed throughout the day, so that wave and curl is actually blending a lot better with the looseness of this top wave. I really love this synthetic piece. I think it's gorgeous. What do you guys think? I think she's beautiful. What I love about toppers is, unlike wigs, which you all know I love wigs, they're so convenient. You can wear whatever color you want, slap on and go. You don't have to worry about your biological hair. You don't have to worry about blending. It's amazing. However, toppers allow you to feel like you're still wearing your hair, because you are. It blends with your hair just like another extension piece. I mean, here's my hairline, here's the side of my hair. I put my hair up in an updo, a ponytail, and my hair is all the way around. It feels just like an extension of myself. I can feel like myself with a wig. I can feel great with a wig. I feel beautiful with a wig. But a topper doesn't feel as faux, if that makes sense. This one, because of the base, because of the size, I don't feel any pulling. I don't feel any discomfort, and I've been wearing it all day. So that's what I've been experiencing. It feels great. Let's do a full turnaround of this here topper before I take her off. I don't even know what she looks like back here after a full day, so hopefully it's not too horrific. You can see these very curly cues right here. On a normal day, I'd probably tame these down a little bit with a flat iron, make them blend a bit better. Okay, let's talk about Shaded Mocha, which is also 24B18S8. Shaded Mocha is medium natural ash blonde and light natural gold blonde shaded with medium brown. It's a blend of colors. You can see that nice blend of natural gold blonde and medium natural ash blonde. There is some gold in there, but the mixture has kind of an ashy appearance, not as much as almondine. There's a little bit more blonde in there, and there is a little bit of golden in there. It's beautiful. This definitely is an easygoing, beachy wave style, and it has great coverage, a good amount of hair to cover your biological hair. As you can see, my bio hair does not reach the 18 inches, but it blends pretty well. Yeah, good coverage all throughout. It feels wonderful. The fibers feel great. To me, they look great as well. They're not overly shiny. I think they look realistic. They resemble, you know, real hair. Since this is synthetic hair, you'll want to use synthetic hair care products. You'll want to use your wide tooth comb. You'll want to be mindful of keeping it away from heat and things like that. This is not HD synthetic. One thing that is nice is that this beautiful beachy wave will keep its pattern when you wash it and shake it and let it dry. So I love that about synthetic fiber, is that unless you go and steam it with a steamer, it's going to maintain the style that's been baked into these fibers. Okay, so let's take off this topper, show you guys what's underneath, and talk about the base construction. Voila! What I love about toppers too is I haven't colored my hair in a really, really long time, and I don't really want to. It's damaging and my hair is fragile, and I'd rather not put it through that. But I can add highlights and beautiful dynamic colors without the damage by adding something like this on top. So whether you have hair loss or not, if you want to add some highlights, if you're waiting for your next color, toppers are nice because it can get you through until your next salon visit. It can give you the volume and coverage that you are looking for. If you are starting to go through moments of getting gray, if you don't want to cover your gray, if your gray shows up very easily and you feel like you're always making appointments to go to the hairdresser to cover up that gray, this can be a game changer. So you can prolong those visits and just plop on your topper. They're just nice for many reasons, and it doesn't necessarily always mean you have to have hair loss. However, if you do have hair loss, it's a game changer. Product weight of this top wave is 3.70 ounces. This is a monofilament top. It is meant to look like the hair is growing out of your scalp. You have multi-directional parting. You have a fantastic area to just part that hair every which way, create a style, you know, do all sorts of things because of this base and the size and the area where you can part your hair. This is double monofilament, meaning it's nice and smooth on the underside, very comfortable against your head, and it's just really nice. You have this polyurethane strip right up at the front for people who prefer not to have a clip up at the front. Sometimes they will use a little bit of adhesive right on that polyurethane strip. Just stick that right on that area and then use the adhesive right up front. Then you have, along with that front clip, you have 5 total pressure sensitive clips. Some people think that with this front clip it doesn't lay as flat as they would like. You can move these clips. You can choose not to use clips. A lot of people bond their toppers. A lot of people choose to, you know, use adhesive and other forms of keeping their toppers on their heads. So you just have to do what you need to do. A lot of people will move the clips in areas where they have more hair growth, because you definitely want those clips to be in an area where there's enough hair so it doesn't cause additional hair loss where there's lack of hair and the clips have nothing to grab onto. This topper does have just a small section of wefts that just adds to, you know, the additional volume, and coverage that this topper provides. The base dimensions of Top Wave is 6.5 by 6.75. The front of Top Wave is 6.75 inches. The crown is 6.5 inches. The sides are 12 inches. And your nape, which I wouldn't consider is really the nape because it sits more on the crown, but that is 18 inches. So it has a little bit of layering, as you can tell, but the longest length is 18 inches. You can see the beautiful wave as I hold it up. It's very pretty, and this color is awesome. There are a lot of very reputable retailers who carry Jon Renau. I think the Beauty Nook Look, Nemo Wigs, the Wig Company, wigs.com. Honestly, there are some fabulous companies out there, many who I recommend, many who I've done reviews for, and you know, a lot of them have coupon codes. Many of them are just wonderful people who are going to help you out to get the care, the customer care, and the products that you're looking for. No, I just suggest you search around, go to the place that you prefer, where you've felt content and happy, and you know, you cannot find Jon Renau products on the Jon Renau website. You have to find the Jon Renau products at a retailer, an online retailer or a brick and mortar store around your area. If you want to find a store near you, then you can go to the Jon Renau website, and they do have a store locator. You can type in your zip code and find, you know, a brick and mortar location nearest you. Also, I think they do have a list of online stores, and there's so many of them. If you are an avid alternative hair wearer, then you know who your favorites are, and I'm sure you can find somebody. If not, hit me up. There's so many. All right, so you guys will have to let me know what you think of Top Wave by Jon Renau 18-inch. Keep in mind, this is part of their collection that is meant for your mid to progressive stages of hair loss. However, you wear what you want. You know, wear what you want. Nobody can tell you whether it's meant for you or not. If it feels good on your head, wear the baby. Feel good about it. All right, let me know what you think about this topper, how it looked under the ball cap, how it looked after a full day of wear, and I don't know. What do you think? I think she's a keeper. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you again. Like and subscribe if this was helpful. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.